Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 6, Episode 17, Wrongs Darker Than Death or Night. So I really wanted to like this episode, and I was just on the cusp of really enjoying it. But then when we get to the end, I was like, nope, and I don't know. It's a pass for me. So the overall premise is really interesting, where we see Gul Dukat, and he contacts Kira on the anniversary of her mother's death. And he's like, so just so you know, your mom and I used to be lovers. And so Kira decides to use one of the Bajoran orbs, who are kind of like, they're just used for whatever serves the purpose of the episode, to be honest with you at this point. She used one of the orbs to go back in time to basically prove Gul Dukat wrong. Now, that alone, I could totally get behind. I think that's a great premise for an episode. And so she goes back in time, and she meets her mom, and she meets, like, her brothers and her as a toddler. And so, like, her mom ends up getting kidnapped and being a comfort woman, which is basically like a prostitute to make the Cardassians on Terok Nor more comfortable. So Major Kira is taken as well. And so, like, at this point in the episode, it's like, okay, you have your answer. You can go back to your current time now. Like, that's it. You're done. But they just continue with the episode, and it doesn't quite make sense to me, where we see Kira try to get to know her mom, and she's like, you know, you still have your family. And she's like, I know, but Gul Dukat's giving me food and clothes and giving me all these comforts. And it's clear that Dukat uses her, and he has, like, this whole spiel that he gives to the women that he's interested in. And overall, I don't know, by the time we get to the end of the episode, where Kira determines that her mom is a collaborator and she tries to blow him up, but then at the last second she realizes, like, wait, no, that's my mom. And she saves Dukat and she saves her mom. I don't know. I wasn't I was totally into it in the beginning part of this episode. And by the time we got to the end, I was like, you already got your answer like 35 minutes ago. Like, just end this episode already. But they just kept going. So, I don't know. Overall, it just, I don't know. I wasn't digging this episode as much as I feel like I should have. For those who have seen this one, what did you think? Like, did you like the time travel aspect? What did you think about seeing Kira's mom and Dukat? So I saw the documentary, What We Left Behind, not too long ago, and the actor who played Dukat had mentioned how he actually wanted to have a relationship with Kira, how he thought that would be an interesting combination, but instead they went for Kira's mom. So we've seen Dukat with Kira's mom, and we've seen Dukat with another Bajoran woman, so evidently, like, Dukat just likes Bajoran women. So what do you think about Dukat as, like, a character? What do you think about Kira's mom and being a defector or a collaborator? Go ahead, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys next time for Inquisition.